Hello? I need some help. Is there anyone there?
Hey, you got some toilet paper on your shoe?
I can't have done, didn't have any.
Oh. Hello and welcome to 5 to 9 Creatives, the show made by creatives to help you get creative during the lockdown period. My name's Paul Adams.
And I'm Steve.
And we had such a great response to the Friday show, so thank you very much. Make sure you keep those videos coming in though, because we couldn't do this content show without you. And talking of that, someone we spoke to last week.
Where's the studio gone?
I don't know. Just disappeared. It looks better though.
Okay, it does look better. Sorry about that.
It's a bit colder though. That's the thing. So like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, we're going to catch up with someone who we spoke to last week, and it's Katja in Germany.
Okay, everybody. Third day today. I'm not bored yet. I'm just riding on my horse and enjoying the nature, which is a nice way to pass time, really. I'm very happy that I have the horse. And even when we're not allowed to go out, we have a duty towards our animals. So hopefully I can still ride out. I don't know if I can or if I have to stick in the stable and in the hall where we can also go for a ride, but then we would be less than 4 people, which is not allowed otherwise. So I'd rather go out than being with 4 people in the hall. Okay then, speak to you later.
Thanks for that, Katja. That was absolutely amazing. I could do with a pony or two to afford all the toilet paper at the moment. That's stupid prices online. But other than that, I think it's time for us to hear something a little bit motivational from not our usual motivational talker. She'll be there later on. But let's have a catch up with Paul.
I'm not a motivational speaker like Maxine, but I just thought I would just tell you a little bit about my situation. So in June 2013, my marriage ended. And like a really poor contestant on The Weakest Link, I left with nothing. I eventually worked and got myself into a pretty decent job, some good money coming in, managed to then get back in and rent a house and have my daughter there as well, which was great. Everything was going fine. And then I got made redundant, but I hadn't been there long enough to receive a full redundancy package. I then found another job after a while. When it came time to collect my wages, I wasn't able to have my wages. I'm an American citizen. I have indefinite leave to stay in the UK. That was now put on hold because whilst my indefinite leave to remain was still valid, it was stamped in an old expired passport, which they no longer accepted. The only way that I could get my wages was if I could prove to them that I had a biometric resident permit, which cost quite a bit of money. But in order to pay for that biometric resident permit, I had to get my wages. I couldn't get my wages because I didn't have a biometric resident permit. I lost the job, I had no way of getting the money, I had to leave the house because I couldn't pay for it anymore, and I was back at rock bottom. I couldn't sleep, I want to say I couldn't eat, but it went the other way. I ate too much, clearly. It was so scary, I didn't know how I was going to move forward, and I couldn't see that there would be any kind of future for me, any bright future whatsoever. Fast forward now to 2020, I'm now in so much of a better position than I was in before. I'm still not where I was before, but I'm now not worrying so much about where the next lot of money is coming from. What I'm trying to say is that at the moment, for those of you that are facing it and it's fresh, it doesn't look like you'll find a light at the end of the tunnel, but you will. The only way is up now. I know that I've lived through this, and I've lived through this twice now. You can get out of this. We just have to follow the rules and do the best that we can, honestly.
Good morning, everybody. This is Maxine English, and I'm just coming to you to say, look at the positives. That's all you got to do. It's going to be a very short video just to say, look at the environment around you and appreciate everything you've got. Friends, family, loved ones, and that is all you've got to do, and enjoy the moment. That's what I want to say today. Take care. Bye-bye.
Oh, you know what time it is, don't you?
It's time for the short sport report by Monty.
Welcome to 529 Creatives. I'm sports presenter for this wonderful platform, and the Olympics is, I think, most likely to be postponed, and it's looking like for next year. The IOC have decided to take the option of postponing it, and already a few of the countries are looking not to participate their athletes, the first being Canada, and I'm sure more others, will follow. But also we've got, football, the Premier League has been postponed as well, and we've never seen this kind of situation, but we may be seeing some of our favourite teams playing in August, in July, so it will have a kind of a strange feeling, but I think the season should go ahead. And with the cricket, I think that's really going to be much longer than expected. They've had it sort of end of May, but if the weather is great, you never know, we could have cricket very soon.
Yeah, thanks for that, Monty. And I don't think I'll do sport anymore. Thanks for that, because I've now got to pay for this glass to be repaired.
And the cat.
Well, don't worry about the cat.
Fair
Cat's fine. So, 8 lives.
8 lives. Okay, so now we could do with a little bit of advice from somebody that's out there trying to make a living. How do we do that? Let's catch up with Phil.
Hey there guys, my name is Phil. I am a photographer and filmmaker based out in Aylesbury, Buckinghamshire. I'm also one of the members of Tog Squad with Stephen Paul. And today I kind of wanted to share with you a very quick tip in terms of earning some income during this very difficult time. And one of the sites that I've been using is a site called Fiverr. And Fiverr basically is this online selling platform. I'll get Steve and Paul to link it in the description below. And basically you can sign up and set up a page and showcase your skills for potential clients to sort of hire you and ask you to do work for them. So if you have any skill, like if you do voiceovers, or you do blog writing, or you're someone that does contracts, that kind of thing, or if you're a product photographer, you can market your skills on there like what I'm doing today. And I'll just show you quickly. So this is my little studio setup, and I've got a little product there from a gin company, a local gin company have sent me some product, and I've just set up a camera and my laptop there, and I can see the image as I'm taking it. And it's just one of the things that I'm doing this week in order to earn some money, and also to grow my skills, and also to help out a business as well. So if you're looking for some advice in terms of where to go, I highly recommend you check Fiverr out. So that's all from me. Stay safe, wash your hands, follow the advice that the government is giving out in terms of keeping safe. And yeah, I hope to see you guys soon. And yeah, back to Stephen Paul.
Thanks, Phil. Yeah, we've been working with Phil for about a year now. And we're going to come back again with some more details about Tog Squad another time, but do go and check out his video. We've got some links below for everybody today that we can. We've got links below. We've got a new person coming across from the world. We're going to catch up again. It's another K. It's another K. It's over to Katie in New York.
Can I just interrupt? Yeah. You can send your videos in even if your name doesn't begin with K.
Oh, is that?
Just wanted to say that.
When did that memo come out?
It's not just K's. Any Val now.
Who's Val?
Not Val.
Okay.
Anyway, not K. We've said K. So yeah.
Here's Katie.
Yeah.
Hi Paul, hi Steve, it's Katie here. I am currently in New York City. A little bit about me, I've now lived out here 7 years. I am a working actor, dancer, singer, performer, entertainer, choreographer, many things. We wear several different hats depending on what day it is. I went out last night for a walk, which I'm allowed to do. And I thought I'd go to Times Square just to see actually how interesting it is. And well, here's some footage of that for you.
And this is normally when there's so much hustle and bustle around.
because people are coming in getting ready for their shows, people are going out for dinner, people are meeting for drinks, and there's no one here. This is normally like, I can't explain to you how packed it normally is. Like heaving. You normally bump shoulders with people, and that's people being polite, I might add, but there's literally a scarce amount of people on the street. But this is due to the social distancing and the self-isolating that's going on that we've been advised to do. Literal rush hour. I would say maybe there's like 100 people here right now. It's Katie T, and over and out from New York City. Bye!
Thank you very much, Katie. It's quite interesting to see what's happening in New York. Obviously, we know that New York is a little bit further along its kind of lockdown, if you like, than the UK. Now, as you probably noticed, and I'm probably going to point this out, is that my skin isn't very good today on the screen, and I can't help that. I don't know what's going on.
I'm Super Ted.
What?
I'm Super Ted.
Why did you say that?
It's your spotty.
That's not very nice, is it? So, if you have the same problem and you're on webcam talking to people, maybe in a business sense, then Paula's got some hot tips for us for some makeup.
Thanks, Paula.
Hello, my name is Paula Clark and I'm a hair and makeup artist in the TV, film and fashion industry. And I've been asked to give you some tips on how to be presentation ready for calls, etc. Because guess what? You're home now, but you've still got to keep your business going, right? So, take a bronzer and you go in to shape your face. You give yourself some colour, okay? Because you want to look great in front of the camera. Then you take a blusher, favourite blusher, add a bit of colour. Lovely, go from the apples. Then you take a skinny little brush, bit of water, damp it, take a brown eyeshadow, and then just go to the outer corner in, stay as close to the eyeline as possible. It's hard to do when you're doing it in front of the mirror, our little phone. See, you can go underneath, bit of lip gloss, et voila.
Sorry, Deborah. And thank you, Paula. Right, so we've travelled around the globe. We've had some advice from some amazing people. I think it's time to find out what's going on locally. It's time for our UK news update.
So there we go, that was your UK news headlines. Wherever you are, whatever your government's message is, make sure that you do listen to it, because the more we listen to their advice, the better and quicker we can get out of this situation. And we'll be safe.
As well as that, even if your name doesn't begin with K, please send your videos in. We need as many videos as we can. The more support we get from you guys, the more content we have. You make us look good. But other than that, I think it's time to wrap up the show.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, my name's Paul Adams.
And I'm Steve.
Stay safe.
Get creative.
Bye.
Bye.
What?